So you're right there at this unfortunate window where you're still washing your butt, you're still brushing your teeth, but your prefrontal cortex function is already starting to take a dive.
Welcome to the Unique Conversations with Chris podcast, a podcast created to cultivate a place to have unique conversations about self-love, mental health, and the healing journey. A place where I believe that healing happens through storytelling. So thank you for joining us, and I'm looking forward to you joining the conversation.
So like life coaching, I use that as an easy example. Life coaching is perfect for acute stress. Because a good life coach is going to make you solve your problem. It's going to make you address them,
Right.
solve your pain until you do. But what if it's acute? What if it's the complexity with the acute stress? Right? So now, like, part of why you're not solving the problem might be because you're in not a high level of major clinical depression, but you're on your way. So you're right there at this unfortunate window where you're still washing your butt, you're still brushing your teeth, but your prefrontal cortex function is already starting to take a dive.
Right.
And so you look fine, but you're not. You're not. And so this life coach is actually right spot on in focusing on the acute stress and trying to get you to engage in goal setting and problem solving and motivation and being. But if your brain is actually experiencing impairment, it was never going to work. So it can look like life coaching is not working or like y'all are not a good fit or something like that. My advice is just get a checkup. I mean, for most of us now, we have a competent scientist. That's maybe one visit, two visits, maybe. Maybe one visit, two visits to at least screen and see what could be going on. So a lot of what could be happening, we can give you a quick yes or a no. Sort of like going into an urgent care center and getting a COVID test now, where we can give you a yes or no on this COVID, but now we're like, but why do I have this cough? Like,
So now you got to go for other
right now we got to go. And then finally somebody says, okay, are you allergic to anything? No, I don't think I have any allergies. I've never been allergic to anything. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I didn't know I was allergic to cats because I never had been, as far as I knew, allergic to cats. But then when I went to the doctor, I realized I haven't really been around cats either. So
yeah,
I had been helping take care of our neighbors' cats while they were out of town. And I was completely miserable. My everything. I was like, something's wrong with me. I mean, this is like, I can't even breathe. I didn't know I was having an allergic reaction. And anybody who's had an actual like allergic reaction, like you can't think, you kind of become touch me not. It's a medical issue. So this is anybody listening. The first thing you can do if you're not sure is start with the least level of care.
Okay.
Least level of care is self-help. So listening to like podcasts like this, reading books, going to seminars, going to workshops, actually look on the internet, see what you can self-help. Monitor your sleep. That's the easiest thing. If your sleep is fine, then you either are still in a good window to go get some actual help, or it ain't actually nothing wrong with you as far as a clinical issue. There may be some acute stress or might be just in a bad situation, but possibly there's not an actual clinical event happening. If you're falling asleep within 5 minutes, staying asleep through a normal sleep cycle, meaning about 7.5 to 8 hours, and going through your sleep cycles during that time and waking up feeling refreshed. But I don't recommend people stay in life coaching or self-help for longer than 6 months.
Okay.
After about 6 months, you should either see things like really, you're in a new rhythm, you're improved, things are going well, or it should be like you're actually done and now you're just like growing. You're continuing to do it, but just because you want to grow. You should not still be actually working so hard to get things going. And there's some science behind the 6 months. After 6 months, you could pair first. I don't recommend stopping the self-help. Just add therapy. Regular plain old, somebody like plain old, just go see a therapist. You go, the whole world, just go see a therapist and tell them, I've been trying this for 6 months. And this is what I was trying to fix. It's not fixed. And I want to know if you can help. Because when you guys tell us those things, there's all these different equations that we know as scientists to put together, and
Mm-hmm.
it helps us to figure out, well, maybe we should start here, or maybe we should start there, but it does
Mm-hmm.
give us a starting point. So that's what I would say. I hope that is.